Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ravakah Kodash, double honor to the apostles, a great millstone that taught me the truth, peace, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make that call and election sure, and also blessings to the few sisters out there that are listening, learning, and believing. I'm that fellow laborer, Kanakla, coming to you once again from GMS Tampa Bay, Lord's will through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shai Shai. These lessons edifying and exhorting. And I've been keeping close watch on this whole Russia and the EU thing concerning energy, because as we know, the EU depends on Russia for a lot of energy. I just did a video probably a day ago on this subject. All right, it says EU economy projected to slow. It says Morgan Stanley has slashed its forecast for the EU's GDP in 2022 and 2023, seeing a slowdown in the bloc's economic growth is imminent and geopolitical pressure. In a note published on Monday, the financial institution said it had lowered its 2022 Euro area GDP growth forecast to 2.7% from the previous 3%. It has also cut the growth forecast for the European economy in 2023 by a full percentage point from 2.3% to 1.3%. Okay. So this is what they predict. It says, despite the resilience in economic activity shown so far against geopolitical headwinds, we think more material impacts will show in the second half of the year through various channels of transmission. The note from the U.S.-based investment bank said, all right, now here's the point. It says Morgan Stanley explained that the drop in economic growth will stem from the prospect of a significant reduction of energy flows from Russia. Okay. That's the point. It says, which is crucial for many European industries and businesses. The EU is currently considering an embargo on Russian crude oil and natural gas as an expansion of sanctions against Moscow in response to ongoing military operation in Ukraine. Experts say that ditching Russian energy imports will propel prices through the bloc even higher than they are now, plunging the EU into recession. Ultimately, America is dragging its allies into these conflicts. Okay, that's what's happening. And with that being said, this is it. And Germany had already came out and said this. Now you got other people, Morgan Stanley, predicting this thing that, hey, man, is a recession is going to come to the EU due to the Russian energy imports. Okay, so the economy, they're going to start seeing prices skyrocket over there. All right, prices of everything going up, businesses being affected, all right, by this. So that ultimately, Revelation, the 17th chapter, is going to play out. And I'll get right into it, get to the point. The elders of Great Millstone have already done thorough breakdowns on Revelation 17. If you need a thorough breakdown, just ask in the comment board. And I'll just re-upload one of their videos that they did on this chapter. But here it is. This is Revelation 17. I'm going to get to the point. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th and is of the 7th and goeth into perdition. And this is talking about America. All right, the beast that was, because America is basically the Roman Empire reincarnated. Okay, but it's not literally Rome, but it's the Roman Empire reincarnated. So the beast that was, all right, was the Roman Empire, was, all right, was in power, and is not. Okay, so we're talking about the same beast, as the scriptures say, his deadly wound was healed. It says he is the 8th and is of the 7th and goeth in perdition, because as you can see here, the artist's rendition of the 7 heads equals 7 governments of kingdom ruled by Esau. You got the Greeks, the British, Germania Minor, the Spanish, the French, the Romans, Germania Major. And America came out of these 7. America came out of Great Britain. So it came from out of the 7, so it's the 8th. Okay? It says, and goeth into, and it's not even he, verse 11.
And the beast that was,
all right, is the 8th, and is of the 7. Okay? And goeth in perdition, because America is going to go into perdition. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. Okay, so these are the 10. All right, if you look on that flag, it's 13. But Spain and Portugal are 1, and England and Ireland are 1. So you add it up, is 10. Okay, Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Greece, Spain and Portugal, which are the same, England and Ireland, which are the same, in West Germany. Okay. And it says, the 10 horns come, verse 12, verse 13. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make war with the Lamb. So this is fast forwarding, all right, to the return of the Lord, of the Messiah, which his name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. It says, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and Kings of kings. Because on the return of Yahushai, all right, this beast is still going to be active and in power. Okay. So they're going to stand up to fight against the Lord. Read 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. It says, and they that are with him are called, chosen, and faithful, talking about the elect. Okay. It says, and he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth, America being that whore, all right, are the peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. Okay. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest, all right, as we named here, 10 horns represent the Common European Economic Community, okay, the EEC. So the 10 horns which thou sawest, all right, verse 16, the 10 horns thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. Who's the whore? The whore is America. All right, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So America's own, not only is Russia going to shoot missiles on America, but his own allies are going to shoot missiles upon it. And you can see, all right, the build up to that, okay? Because now the EU will plunge into recession, all right, without Russian energy flow, okay? It's going to hurt them very bad. Then, they're going to have an epiphany, which they already, they already know. But it's going to get bad where they're going to turn on America. Say, hey, you the reason why our economy's messed up. You pull us into all these conflicts year after year. You pull us into this conflict, Ukraine, this war, okay? So they're going to be fed up with America. Ultimately, it's the will of the Most High. It says, for God, who you call God, has put it in their hearts to fulfill his will. So this is the will of America, all right? This is the will of the Most High, the will of God for America. We're not saying this, all right? The scriptures is saying this. It says, for the Most High put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, and to the words of the Most High shall be filled. And the woman which thou sawest is the great city, America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. And you can't tell me America doesn't reign over the kings of the earth. That's why she is the whore that sitteth upon the people. Because she's in that position of power, control. Because here it is, America is telling its EU counterparts to ban Russian oil, Russian energy exports. And then when you examine the whole matter, this is going to hurt them. But since America said so, hey, all right, we have to do this. So America's in that position of power. She sitteth upon the people and reigneth over the kings of the earth. Everybody listens to America. All right. So that's pretty much it. This is a quick update, man. The beast shall hate the whore. EU economy projected to slow. All right, and it's all because the conflict that the U.S. because basically what's happening is if the U.S. is sending weapons to arm the Ukrainians, that is basically what you call the epitome, all right, if you will, of a proxy war. That's all that is. It's a proxy war. So America and Russia are at war. It's just a long drawn out proxy wars that's been happening over and over. Because if you arming them, you're at war. It's just an indirect, all right, war with Russia. But it's going to come a time where, it's just going to be, flat out, hey, they're at war with each other. Okay. But Lord's will knows that are fine. Giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Till next time, say Shalom.